Some of you may have noticed that certain members of our legal profession have attacked some of our corporations. These attorneys claim to be sympathetic champions of the little man. The truth is, they exploit controversy, manipulate the emotions of our citizens, and ultimately cost us our freedoms. These attorneys are paid millions of dollars. We wondered what it would be like if our court system was different. We at Havin a Beer with Mike have come up with a new system, a fair system for the people.
Throughout time, the world has been blessed with a family of men who have shown infinite wisdom. They knew how to lay down the law with swift justice. There was Hacksaw the Elder. Then there was King Hacksaw, wisest of the wise. And now, in a new millennium, when we need justice more than ever, another Hacksaw has arrived. An honest man, a truth teller, one who will deal swiftly with those who try to fool the people. When the court system isn't enough, there is only one answer: the Honorable Hacksaw Jim Duggan.
We're about to go live to Orange County Courthouse in Orlando, Florida. Today's ruling by the Honorable Hacksaw Jim Duggan in the suit brought by smokers against the tobacco industry will determine the fate of millions of smokers and billions of dollars. Tensions are running high with so much money on the line. Let's go outside to Todd Fielder, our reporter, and talk with some of the people about to enter the courthouse.
I'm standing outside the courthouse today with one of the plaintiffs, Bob Turner. He was actually enjoying some donuts. What do you have to say to Hacksaw today, Bob?
I saw this ad and it was for cigarettes. And there was this guy on a horse riding, looking all rugged. And I said, hey man, that could be me. So, you know how hard it is to resist advertising. Well, I went out and got some butts. And ever since, man, my health has been in the crapper. I didn't even get to ride the horse. It's not fair. It's not right. And I demand constipation.
Compensation, Mr. Thomas, compensation. That's all, Bob. Save it for the judge.
Okay, I guess this is the plaintiff's attorney. Right here, this is Mary Harper. Mary, what do you have to say to Judge Hacksaw today?
I won't have anything to say. I want him to see for himself what those big bad tobacco men did to me.
I'm here with the final plaintiff today. This is Ed Stump. Ed, you are suing Big Tobacco for what reason, sir?
The use of tobacco at an early age has caused my height to be stunted. Look at me.
So you're saying that Big Tobacco is the reason why you are a midget?
Yes.
How does that work? I mean, what's your argument going to be today?
I love basketball. I could have been a big pro. It's cost me millions of dollars in salary. Not to mention, I could have been in the Hall of Fame. And all those cheerleaders, they owe me big time.
Okay, so you're going to bring this before Judge Hacksaw today. He's claiming that cigarettes have stunted his growth. So certainly 3 compelling stories of the little people. Back to you, Ross, in the studio.
What's the mood like outside the courthouse?
I would say the mood out here is excitement at the prospect of finally settling who is at fault in the tobacco liability cases. These people cannot wait to go inside and see Hacksaw Jim Duggan, pardon my pun, kick some butt.
And let's get something straight around here. We mean business. Bunny, show them your guns. Oh, yeah.
Well, I think old Hacksaw, I think he's got a plan. I think as this unfolds, I think we're going to see something in this situation here that's going to make us all feel pretty good, okay?
Bailiff Bunny Guns will call the court to order.
All rise for the Honorable Hacksaw Jim Duggan. Here's Hacksaw.
Oh, USA! 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 Okay, knock it off. Order in the court. And let's get something straight around here. We mean business. Bunny, show them your guns. Oh, yeah. All right now. Let's get started. Bailiff, swear in these folks.
Everyone, please raise your right hand.
Bunny, That's your left hand.
Raise them both then. I swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, so help me God. Please be seated.
Well, I guess we got to hear from the damn attorneys now. Go ahead.
Ladies and gentlemen, you are invited here to decide a very important case today. Today, you're going to hear testimony from the plaintiffs that claim that my client and his product has caused them permanent suffering. Permanent suffering. Now, I hope we can all agree that's absurd. What's not absurd is each and every one of the plaintiffs is an adult. Each and every one of the plaintiffs were adults the very first time they picked up a cigarette. And because of that, they need to be held accountable for the consequences. They and they alone. Ladies and gentlemen, that's what living in a free society is about. That's what living in America is about. I will prove beyond a shadow of a doubt by the end of the day that everyone sitting at this table are nothing more than lying, greedy, cheap, trailer trash. I'm not going to be accosted by the Mudweb of Munchkinville.
Order in the court! Order in the court! That's enough! That's enough! Knock it off! Knock it off over there! The next person out of line will be pulling splinters out of their head, if you know what I mean. Now let's get back on track. Let's hear from the plaintiff's attorney for opening arguments.
Big tobacco has ruined our nation. Just look at these poor bastards here today. Why, poor Mary once had normal breasts. Now look at them. Who could be happy with those?
I couldn't. That funny.
Her life has been scarred by the damages wrought by tobacco. The unwanted attention that she's had to endure because of the change in her appearance is unbearable. No woman should have to go through this. She asks for compensation.
I'll pay her.
Then there's Ed here, destined to be the next Michael Jordan. But his dream was dashed by the reality of smoking. His growth has been stunted by the foul weed. There's no doubt that he is a victim. How can a caring, intelligent person not see this? He's lost his chance at a 10-year NBA career. He doesn't have game, ladies and gentlemen. He's too damn short. He can't even stuff a turkey, much less a basketball. Then there's Bob. Just look at him. Since he started smoking 6 months ago, he hasn't been the same. Now, granted, he hasn't developed any of the long-term terrible effects that the other plaintiffs exhibit, but he's been harmed just the same. Just look at his posture. Just look at him. He's pitiful. His blood pressure's too high. His ankles are swollen. His knees are weak. He's lost his memory. He's developed flat feet. And most of all, his body odor is unbearable. I ask you, Your Honor, just smell him. I've been informed, too, that he's losing his hearing.
I object, Your Honor. It's obvious that they're just creating more conditions. We'll be here all day if you allow this to go on.
You mean to tell me that all this is due to smoking? Let me talk to these people. I'll get to the bottom of this. Ed, come up here. Ed, could you step back a little bit, please? That's better. Proceed.
Yes, Your Hacksaw Highness. Your Honor.
Do you expect me to believe smoking caused you to become a midget?
Midget? I'm not a midget. I'm a victim of stunted growth.
Right. You're vertically challenged or whatever. You're talking about height or lack of it. But you trying to tell me that smoking caused you to be short?
Absolutely. Smoking has stunted my growth.
Is that right? How tall were you when you started smoking?
2 foot 9 inches.
And how old were you?
16.
And how tall are you now?
2 foot 11 and a half inches.
You said you were growing like a weed until you started smoking at 16, and that stunted your growth?
Absolutely, Your Honor.
Are your parents midgets?
Yes, but what does that have to do with it?
I hate to burst your bubble, Ed, but I think you were always a midget. You come from a family of midgets. Smoking had nothing to do with it.
My family used to smoke, too.
That's it. That's all I can take. Ed, you're benched again. Go on, sit down. Okay, Mary, your turn. Get up here. What's the deal, Mary?
Just look at them. Smoking is to blame for discoloration, severe swelling, sensitivity, and they're so big now.
Yes, I see. Yeah, they sure are.
Your Honor, if I could clarify things for you.
Please do.
My client does indeed clean houses in the nude. She's paid very well for this special service by her exclusive clients. And while doing so, on occasion, hot ashes from her cigarettes will fall onto certain portions of her anatomy, causing pain and disfigurement.
So you're trying to say she drops hot ashes on her boobs, and that's the cigarette industry's fault?
Essentially, that is correct, Your Honor.
I thought I heard everything.
This is why we are here today.
Okay, that's enough, that's enough. Bob, your turn. Come on down.
I'm sure she was.
No, she said you needed good cleaning out, man.
What did you say?
Good cleaning out, man.
Bob, you shut up!
All right, order in the court. Let's try this again, Bob. Come on up here.
Yeah, so?
Bob, your attorney tells me that your health problems are smoking related.
Yeah, man.
What?
I mean, uh-huh.
Listen, Bob, you can call me Sir, Your Honor, or Hacksaw. But if you fail to show me the proper respect one more time, you're going to see your health problems escalate, if you catch my drift.
Whatever, big man. See, I'll do whatever I want, and if you don't like it, hack this.
Hopefully, Mr. Turner has learned a lesson about respect. And we'll be back after a short recess for closing arguments. Tough guy. Ho! USA! USA!
And now, Hacksaw Jim Duggan and Biker Squad.
Well, things are at a fever pitch in Orlando where the tobacco issue is really at the forefront of public discourse. Needless to say, a lot is at stake here. In my opinion, the plaintiffs really have their work cut out for them. They have to prove that a rather questionable group of plaintiffs were harmed by the legally obtained products sold by the tobacco companies. Let's go outside to the streets with Todd Fielder, our man in the field, for some reactions.
Ross, I am outside the courthouse with Mr. Stump, Ed Stump's dad. As you can see, he is quite short. Now, the issue today is Mr. Ed Stump is trying to claim that tobacco stunted his growth. I'm going to talk with his father and see if there might not be a genetic reason as opposed to blaming it on big tobacco. So, Mr. Stump, you yourself are a midget, right?
Yes.
And so your son is claiming that big tobacco caused him to be short. What does this do to you? Do you believe it's genetic, or do you believe that it is tobacco's fault?
No, you're just making comments. You're concerned about how short I am, and that's a real travesty.
Well, listen, we'll get back to you in a little bit. We're going to go back inside the courthouse now. Back to you, Ross.
We are going live to Orange County, Florida for the final arguments in this groundbreaking trial. This will set the precedent concerning who is at fault in the smoking liability cases.
Everyone, please rise for the Honorable Hacksaw Jim Duggan. Here's Hacksaw.
USA! Okay, order in the court. Be seated, everyone. Be seated. Okay, attorney for the plaintiff, present your final arguments to the jury.
Big tobacco has been robbing this nation of our health and costing the states billions of dollars every year in healthcare costs. For what? So big tobacco can profit at the expense of regular people like yourselves? Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, today is your day to say no to big tobacco and make them pay for the harm that they've caused regular people, people like Mary, people like Ed, and people like Bob. What you've seen here today is the truth, and I ask you to find for these plaintiffs. That's all I have to say today. Thank you.
Okay, let's hear from the tobacco companies.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, today we've heard a very absurd, although I have to give you a very entertaining testimony from all of the plaintiffs. A poor man's Dolly Parton, one of the Lollipop kids, and obviously one of Cheech and Chong's kids, Bob. It's kind of amazing Bob looks like a giant doobie now, isn't it? But I want to point out one thing to you folks. I want you to look at the tacky-dressed man at the plaintiff's table, their attorney. If you award them this case, that man is going to walk away with wealth beyond any of our understandings. And do you think that this man over here cares about any of these plaintiffs? Do you? Do you think he actually cares about smokers in general? I think not. I think he cares about money, and plenty of it. And if you award him this settlement, it'll only encourage him to go after more and more of your freedoms. How would you like it if he went after your alcohol consumption?
Hell no!
How about if maybe he won't let you ride your Harleys until after dark? Won't let you go to strip clubs.
Strip club! Yeah, I'll strip you down,
Won't
baby.
let you order those little foo-foo drinks with the umbrellas in it?
No, not the foo-foo drinks.
What? Okay, forget that one.
How about them Jaguars?
Look, gang, they've already said that you can't ride your Harleys without helmets. What's next? Are they going to tell you have to have airbags? Maybe wear seat belts? Maybe they'll tell you have to go single file and you won't be able to put checks on the backs of your bikes. Do you want to live in the United States like that?
No, I think
we've heard enough.
I can't believe it. There is a lot of support for big tobacco, as you can see. Everybody is smoking to make the statement that freedom is worth everything. Back to you, Ross.
We'll have more when we return.
Heart beating heavy while she's waiting by the phone, and while her husband works the night shift.
Woo, folks, I tell you what, this trial's getting interesting. Oh, I think something's going down. Let me tell you something. I don't mess with hacksaw. No, sirree, Bobby. Woohoo! No. Nope, not me. Nope.
Okay, let's go back inside the courtroom in Orange County Courthouse in Orlando, Florida.
Bailiff, please hand me the jury's verdict.
Thanks again, Bunny.
The jury finds for the tobacco industry. Listen up, everybody. Listen up. Quiet, please. Quiet over there. Order in the court. Listen up. I've got something to say. Attorney for the plaintiff, stand up. I want to get something straight. I know the answer to this, but I want everybody else to hear. If you would have won today, how much money would you have personally received?
300.
300 what?
300. 300. 300 million!
300 million? 300 million? Hold it. I'm disgusted that an officer of the court would bring a case to me like this under the guise of helping victims, when the real reason is just for your personal gain. I'm going to see that you never work in law again. Furthermore, bailiff, put this man in handcuffs.
All right, yeah.
I'm placing you under arrest for trying to extort money from the tobacco companies and bringing these BS lawsuits into my court. Yeah. Bailiff, take him away.
All right.
Ed, it's your turn. Ed, I'm amazed at what you tried to pull here today. You're a midget, plain and simple. So I'm going to sentence you to 30 days as laundry boy for the Harlem Globetrotters. You're going to be knee-deep in stinky jerseys, jock straps, and sweatbands. And I hope you never forget what you tried to pull here today, Mr. Basketball Star. Curly Neal.
All right. I prefer to be handcuffed by
You'll
Bunny.
get what you got coming. Curly, take him away.
I prefer to be handcuffed by Bunny.
You want to be a basketball player? You can be the
Bob. Up here, Bob.
Poor Bob.
Bob, you're a disgrace. You'll learn respect the old-fashioned way. We're gonna beat it into you, tough guy. Bailiff, take him to my chambers.
All right. Yes. All right. We'll check you out on pay-per-view, Bob.
Yeah.
Bye, Bob.
Mary, it's your turn.
Nice.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Well, I don't know. He's kind of good.
Mary, I sentence you and those two to 3 days at the Bikers Clubhouse.
Yeah.
There's a place that could use some cleaning. Boys, come on, boys. Take her away. Now, I, for one, find smoking offensive. I think it stinks, and personally, I believe it can lead to an early grave. However, I love the United States of America, and I'll be damned if I let this tobacco issue be used as a tool to take away the rights and freedoms of citizens of this great country and enrich those that bring these BS lawsuits into court. Case dismissed. Court adjourned. Ho!
USA! 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 Wow, what a fascinating victory for Big Tobacco. Be sure to tune in to Legal Review next week as we explore other fascinating cases in Bikers Court. We will be here to bring it to you live.
Okay, folks, I'm over here in a bar room of people smoking that we're watching via satellite. Let's see what they got to say. What do you guys think?